Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh yeah.
Hello everybody and welcome to
Hello
the
Kim,
Marvel Future
hello.
Light V7.3 live stream update. We are going to be talking to you about V7.3 today, and there's a couple really cool things going on. First, I want to say thank you to those of you who've answered some of the questions that we've been dropping in the countdown. And those questions were, who was your favorite Ultimates character from the V725 update? And which character's 3099 look is your favorite? Please submit your answers, and you never know, Cage and I might discuss them and read them right on air, live.
At least we can hear it this time around, like the last
I do want to get to
Facebook
the
live stream,
update
right?
content, which is two things.
No technical
One
issues.
is Armor Wars 3099, which is a really cool original theme to Marvel Future Fight. We also have Summer Days, which I think will become very clear what that is very soon. So we have new uniforms to talk about today, including Rescue, Hulkbuster, Silk, Quicksilver, Doctor Doom, and there may be a little bit more that we want to discuss later on and give you a hint about. There will be stream awards that you can get by watching the stream, which you are doing now. So good job and keep doing it. At the end of the stream,
Okay,
we will be
okay.
releasing
Stream
a
reward,
coupon
I
code.
guess.
And
5-star hero
actually, the
chest
validity
once
period
again.
of that is until 7 p.m. Pacific time. So that is a pretty short window for you to be able to get that code in. So I encourage you to stick around, get that code as soon as you can, and then to enter it as soon as you can as well. You'll be receiving a 5-star hero chest. So there are two ways to do this. You
I
can
was
enter
right.
the coupon code in the coupon menu of the in-game setting menu, or there's a new procedure for both Android and iOS to enter the coupon code on the coupon registration webpage. All right, so we have a lot to get to before that, because we are going to be talking about all the uniforms that we're getting to today. We're going to bring in our friend Cage to talk about that very soon. But first, check out this very short video.
Interesting.
Mind-blowing, right?
That was my mind.
Absolutely mind-blowing, especially War Machine Man.
Welcome back,
He looked like
everyone. Our
G.I.
friend
Joe.
Cage, he has all
Oh
of the
boy.
knowledge about what's going on today on the build that you will be receiving very, very soon. But before we get into that, I want to talk about our first question, which was, who was your favorite Ultimates character from the V725 update? Personally, I'm a big fan of Spectrum. I've loved Monica Rambeau. Yeah, I think this is consistent with what I said before, right, Cage?
Yeah, it was. As you definitely mentioned in the previous stream, Spectrum is a fan favorite. We also noticed in the community as well. So as for mine, I'd say definitely my favorite definitely has to be Captain Marvel. So again, I just like the fact that her look was upgraded. I like the fact that she's actually a supervillain now, especially seeing her backstory in the Avengers comics. So that's one of my personal favorites. So actually, that's what we say. But you know, what's the matter what we say? We want to know what the community thinks.
Well, I have a few responses already. Ursa Major, which I mushed up with the beginning of what they answered. Quasar is my favorite character this update.
Really?
Super fun to play and does quite a bit of damage. Definitely not how it's expected to turn out at first. We also have Sisonke.
So guys, who is your favorite
Please,
ultimate characters
forgive me if I've
in the
mispronounced
previous
that.
update? Do mention it in the comments
There's a
below, yeah?
possibility I did. I loved Black Panther's 3099 uniform.
What? Black Panther?
Virtual hug.
Oh
You
god.
gotta accept your hugs. Okay. Dumas Ray says, I love Captain Marvel's uniform, also Blue Marvel's uni, blue heart emoji over all the uniforms.
Yeah,
for
Captain
a
Marvel
bit.
and Blue Marvel was, I
And
guess,
then
okay.
another person, Alonzo Hicks, was also feeling Blue Marvel, saying Blue Marvel definitely. Yeah. And then we have Thalas Michael also saying Blue Marvel and Black Panther's uniform designs. They looked so dope. And then a couple people agree
Yeah,
with me, and that's
well,
Alexander
I have to agree.
Mazook
Black
saying
Panther's
Spectrum
uniform
was a great
design was
addition as a
really, really,
character.
really, really
Andy
cool.
Cherry's also saying Spectrum, just Spectrum, all caps.
Wish the
And
uniform
then
was also great.
Z,
No other Captain Marvel
Moonbro,
fans?
yeah. And then we also have another one, What the Sneck Ruffy says, I really like Captain Marvel because
There
she
you
can
go.
do squad battle. So there you go. And Moonbro says Blue Marvel is cute, which is indisputable.
Well, definitely Captain Marvel can do squad
All right,
battle,
thank you to all of
but I
you
doubt.
who were
In
able
fact,
to
I think
answer
she'll be
our
replaced by
question. It's
Doom
great to
very,
hear from you.
very soon, boys.
With that said, again, always good to hear what the community has to say, especially when all our previous updates. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and jump into the future of 3099 with these new, unique looks. Let's go ahead and jump right into the game cam and take a look.
Opa!
As you can
Alright.
see, we currently have
I'll
the first-
bust 'em up.
The first character we're going to take a look at in this update is Rescue's 3099 uniform.
All right, cool.
And you can just see how she looks in general with this new look.
See, it's dope. White, a bit of gold, and also the blue life. Yeah.
What we know
About Rescue?
About Rescue.
Rescue, aka Pepper Potts, is the CEO of Stark Industries as well as one of Tony Stark's most trusted and beloved allies.
So
She has her own high-tech suit and it takes to the skies as the armored hero Rescue.
Right. So give me just a brief moment, just confirming with my my tech team if we have some gameplay sound going. Are you okay?
Okay, so again some technical issues, boys. Oh man. At least we can hear Kim and Cage, right?
If it comes on, it comes on. But let's get into it.
The magic of doing things live. That's
Yeah.
a brief little overview regarding this new look. As far as uniform effects, a handy little effect is that allies actually gain a 25% increase.
Increase what?
Their HP recovery when she's teamed up. So that's
HP recovery. So is it like max HP recovery or just the recovery rate?
Passive skill rescue armor. When allies
Well, if it is only the recovery rate, then nah, but if it is max HP recovery, then a big thumbs up.
50% of their max HP. So another helpful helpful tidbit to have.
Very good. I also want to add, if we didn't bring it up yet, that this is a build in progress, not the final build that you will be receiving.
That's right. So yeah, so all this so as a heads up, all the little stats and numbers we say aren't exactly completely maybe not be accurate in the live build. They change even as we're speaking now.
Okay.
So just a little heads up. So whatever numbers we say, expect a possible change, including various other amenities. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the active skill.
And the shield is also really, really good, right? Could be helpful in PvP and maybe also in World Boss Legend, right? For allies. Maybe it's for all allies rather than just machine type or something. God knows.
This is similar to her
Okay. No, I feel.
The difference being is that you can actually move around while using the first skill using the touchpad.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to reset this a bit. Going to move on to skill number 2. Skill number 2 isn't a new skill.
Okay. It's pretty much similar.
Using the new appearance.
Yeah.
So this is the new skill. This is skill number 3.
Okay, the new skill.
Boom.
So we move on over here. As you can see, this shield.
So it's more like a shield, a movable shield. It reminds me about Odin's shield without his uniform, right?
Skill also creates
Not bad, not bad, huh? Not bad. She still has those
removes all your debuffs. Let's take a look at that one more time.
right, clones or whatever you call them. Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and start with you guys over here for skill number 4. Skill number 4 has been renamed. This is the repulsor blade.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so repulsor
see
blade.
power.
Yeehaw.
This skill has more of a visual enhancement. One more time.
Whoa.
Additional particle effects come from above and rain down.
Not bad, to be honest, yeah.
Right. Next is the new skill here, which is the magnetic charge.
This looks different.
Nice.
different from her previous uniform skill, which you
Yeah, absolutely.
giant.
Now, instead of a one big giant ball, they have several medium-sized balls now,
Binds them together.
hitting the enemies in the face. Huh? Looks cool, boys. Looks cool. Awesome.
So of course the big, which we already seen, the big new addition is her awaken skill. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Whoop!
Whoa.
Sorry, this is the armored force.
Armored foot.
Whoa.
See, Hulkbuster
Big
charges
blue
up,
ball
there's
by
this
Rescue.
giant
Awesome.
attack. This awesome attack burns foes in addition to causing them to miss 80% of their next attacks, which gives
So it's
a little bit of a blinding effect.
I'm not really a fan of blinding effect because these things doesn't really have any major effect anywhere.
Take a look at it one more time.
Nice.
This skill is beautiful though. So Hulkbuster and Rescue are the only two characters who are getting awakened skill because War Machine isn't getting any
Rescue.
awakened skill, that's for sure, because he is not there in the awakening skill itself.
Outfit, which is Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster.
So before I get into that, some of you may already notice this already, but another change that's going to be coming with the update is
Okay.
the UI change
Okay.
to the menu itself.
Okay, nothing much to say.
As you can see here, you currently see on the left-hand side, you see a little
All right.
additions to the store. The store's right there. Everything is basically much more easily handleable to the user. We won't go fully into the UI update for the menu, but we just want to let you know that's one of the many things you can expect in the future for you to check out. We look forward to seeing what you guys have to say when the update goes live. That's it.
Alrighty, so let's go for my Hulkbuster.
What can you tell us about 3099 Hulkbuster?
Well, 3099 is, of course, our Marvel Future Fight original theme. It's a different kind of future, but here we have the Hulkbuster.
The future is different, boys. The future is different.
It's a special suit of armor created by Tony Stark.
Why does he have a shield?
Weapons
That
that
is
is
left
actually
out.
effective against the Hulk.
That hologram type shield,
You
man.
know, out of control, hulking out, going on a rampage.
Yeah,
All right, so that does it for the nice little backstory.
the shield looks a bit odd
I'd
though.
like to see what the developers have to tell us. They say that when HP is below 99%, he receives a 3% HP recovery.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Awesome, boys.
Passive skills, the system upgrade.
He
His
gets
super
a
armor-
passive here, huh?
Go ahead and double check
Super.
here. Sorry, he gets a little bit of a bonus increase
I
in his
know.
skill and bonus damage.
Skill
All damage
seems
he
to be
actually receives is reduced
out of
by
energy.
30%.
Yeah.
I love that extra shield on the left arm.
I don't really like the look.
Go ahead and jump straight into the active skills.
Okay, let's
He
go ahead
has
and
a
check it
small
out.
number of new skills as well. A lot of them are more for cosmetics. So, for example,
Okay.
here, this is actually
Nothing much.
Rocket Punch, which again, those of you who've seen his previous uniform will already know this is not necessarily a new skill.
Not at all. No, sir.
So here is this is an example of an enhanced skill. We're going to move on to skill number 2, which is the hydraulic boom.
See the hydraulic boom. What's so funny?
Oh, I like that animation.
So the difference in
I
this
don't
skill,
know what's
again,
so
is this
funny
is
about
the
the skill,
uniform,
right?
it's a similar
Nothing.
skill from the previous uniform. The only difference is it actually provides an additional hit at the very end, and not only that, it's
So additional hit towards the very end means you will means you may fuck on the skill, right?
range are actually given stun. Let's restart again because everybody who's hit ends up being separated a good amount. We'll move on to this third skill, which is the first of the new skills, which
Okay.
is the
The
absolute
big
defense.
shield. Okay, so he gets a invincibility or immunity, yeah, to damage.
Pretty intensive attack.
Yep. And he also get accumulation
So the cool thing with this attack
for
is
10
this is a
seconds.
counterattack that causes
That's
fracture while also
awesome, man.
removing
That's
active
awesome.
buffs from the
So
target.
it's a counter-attacking skill. I hope the accumulation doesn't depend if you actually are able to counter-attack, right?
So again,
That
this
would
also
be
serves as
terrible.
a very useful counter attack. We go ahead and
Fingers
move on to
crossed.
skill number 4. Skill number 4 is the full burst.
So it's
As you can see,
it looks pretty much similar to his old uniform. However, it seems a bit upgraded. Like missiles have been added.
This is a burning attack that also incapacitates enemies while further decreasing their defense. It also grants you a little bit of brief damage immunity. Oh, sorry, not even damage immunity. Grants actually invincibility.
Okay, invincibility, immunity. So he has both in his kit,
We're
right?
going to go ahead and move on to
Okay.
guys over here for skill number 5, which is the Hulkbuster Smash. This is actually pretty
This skill is certainly cancelable, and means you can 5 cancel 4. Awesome, guys. Awesome.
Try it again. Yeah, he moves, pushes the enemy forward, and then some. Got some
Wow,
attacks.
this school is
Again, this
awesome,
is another great
freaking
attack,
awesome,
which actually
man.
provides a little bit of some additional buffs to your overall defense and attack. Sweet.
So more like a frenzy buff, huh?
All right. So again, similar to. Let's move back a bit. So similar to rescue, Hulk Buster also received an awakening skill. Let's take a look.
So that's awakening, okay.
So as you can see, the roles are actually switched. Rescue actually comes in and actually provides him a little bit of support, buffing him up. Right.
So that's actually fantastic, because it's not just a copy paste skill, their skill are literally different. Because for rescue's awakened skill, she shoots a blue ball up in the air, and in case of Hulkbuster, he shoots a red beam. So it is significantly different. So that's actually good, not just copy paste.
Awakening skill. So I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about that.
All right, very good.
Now we know many people want to say what many people want to see, and we just want to update regarding.
I really like that they have made Hulkbusters and Rescue's skill visually a bit different, right? So that's cool.
This is actually War Machine 30.
That means they have put in much more. Oh my god, really looks cool, sick.
But of course, for just a heads
Like
up,
orange and this gold.
War Machine and just look. He actually
Awesome.
will be available in the current update.
Okay.
His comrades in the future of 3099 in the mid-month update. So
So be prepared for Rhodey tier 3, boys. Okay, it seems that Rhodey might get his tier 3
take a look at this. Of course, when you
in mid-month update,
store,
right?
you can see it in the
That's
store as
good.
well. So that's something you guys
He
can
may,
do
okay.
when the mid-month update goes.
So they're not going to show us the
All
skill.
right, very good. So
Okay.
we'll look forward to more information about War Machine, but we have another character now, right?
We do. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Doom 3099. So there are plenty of other uniforms, as you already saw. You saw some of the stuff.
Oh boy,
We're not
boy,
gonna go
boy,
into those just yet.
boy.
We're going to take a peek at what
The
everyone
king
wants
of
to see, and that is
Latveria is
Doom
here.
3099.
God Emperor
The rightful
Doom.
ruler of Latveria. But before I go on, Kim, what can you tell us about Doom?
He says rightful like it's objectively true. Well, I mean, we'll see what Victor Von Doom could be doing in 3099. We do know he is a brilliant scientist and one-time colleague of Reed Richards until his arrogance turned into megalomania, and a lab accident scarred his face, and he blamed Reed for his mistake, swearing revenge against him. Also, staging a violent coup in his home country of Latveria, arguably the rightful leader, arguably not. And now he has emerged as the new ruler, the dreaded Dr. Doom.
That's right. And of course, many people notice he actually has similar looks to his 2099 uniform, and actually that was a heavy inspiration for his 39
Right.
look. So those
Absolutely.
a little tidbit for you.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead into a little bit of his.
Come on, show us the skills now.
Dev knows how to say for us. Well, for starters, all attacks are actually reflected, and only that, and any any damage he receives from reflected attacks actually receive a decrease as well. Only that,
PvP, boys, PvP.
all damage received is further decreased.
Again,
by 40%.
PvP.
Also, he's able to.
Well,
ignore the
Kate
target's
seems a bit
dodge rate
sloppy
by
today,
50%,
eh?
while also receiving another significant increase in chain hit damage.
Okay.
This uniform has a lot packed into it, so that's
Yes.
something to look forward to. As far as
Okay.
passive skills, some passive skills one of his passive skills have actually been changed for skills such as his Born Ruler. For example, his chance to penetrate super armor had actually been increased. Not only that, his super armor has actually been also
That's right.
increased as
Okay.
well. In addition to that, his skill and bonus damage have been increased. That wasn't enough. That's like there's plenty more. Here's the thing: there is a long after going through this. There is a long list of changes to come through with this uniform, and we can't list them all. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into his active skills.
Okay.
And of course, Dr. Doom is a
He
universal
looks sick,
supervillain.
man. He
We're gonna
looks
take
sick.
a look at those skills in action. Skill number 1 is not a new skill, but we just like to show it just because we can. That is the Devil's
I hope it's cancelable. Unlike his base kit, right? Base uniform look,
Go ahead
right?
and move on to skill
Yeah,
number
it's
2,
not
which is the
cancelable
new
once
skill.
you
This
use
is the
the
Hand
first
of
skill.
Destruction.
Nice.
After give them a
Okay.
little
Why
one,
do you
two,
use the
actually
skill?
blows them back. Little blast there.
Sure.
No
These guys
protection.
here. I see. Alright, this is hand destruction. This attack causes fracture while also removing active buffs, while also serving as a counter attack as well.
Okay, so it's a counter attack skill, right? Why are you so late, Gage, to tell us this?
Counter attack.
Come on. Okay, so if it is a counter attack, if you're able to counter attack, only then it goes into an iframe, right?
He just goes straight into it.
That's nice.
We're going to go ahead and move on to skill number 3. Skill number 3 is not a new skill, which is Fusion Energy.
Okay, it's similar. It is similar to his base kit uniform look, right?
That's
But
what-
just it's
in the
blue.
future, apparently everything is blue.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Moving on to skill 4.
Blue
which
is the new
absolute
black, eh?
Rule. Let's check it out.
Oh, the force skill has changed, right? Even though I really love the animation of the force skill, but I think this is better, right? This is going to be really, really better.
All attack stat.
Okay, so it does have some kind of frenzy buff attached to it.
Nice.
You can see there's a variety of effects happening there. We're going to move on to skill number 5. Skill number 5 is the Conqueror's Judgment.
Okay, it's
Whoa.
I'd say it's the same skill, eh?
Yeah, this is
Similar
what
to
I'm
his
going
fifth
to
skill?
Take a look at that
Yeah.
one more time.
Whoa.
I mean his current fifth skill. It's same. It's
It
same.
kind of ponders for a bit.
Maybe they have
Looks like
added
this
few
will
hit or
actually
maybe added some
just went
stats.
first.
Yeah.
And then if that wasn't enough, yeah, there's that
Should be interesting.
As you
Back
do,
up there.
as you do when you're the rightful ruler of Latveria.
Okay, I see why you pledged fealty to Dr. Doom now.
So I'm going to reset
Alright.
the formation here. We're going to go ahead and move on to his T3 skill.
What? What,
hey.
man? This is okay. So they put the fourth skill animation in his tier 3.
Like I said,
That's
there's a lot going on
awesome,
there,
and the
which is
world's
right.
exploding like
Right.
he is nuking the world, guys. He's nuking. This is awesome, boys. Can't really wait to tier 3 Doom just for his tier 3 animation room, boys, with SFX on. Sorry, my boy.
So you see you can cancel several of these skills here.
Yep,
Which I do
come
not have
on.
recommended skills or additional dev notes regarding
Okay.
regarding the character.
Okay, the tier 3 is ready. Ready, steady, go. Here we go. Come on, detonate the nuclear.
I guess.
Yeah. Boom.
So we're going to go ahead and take a look at
Boy,
what the current in-game stats are so we can go ahead and read them off. Can't read them off. Okay. That does it for Doom. So unfortunately, I don't have too many notes regarding the T3 abilities, so we look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about that when the patch notes go live as well. That will be going live later in the week. All right. So that's it. That does
Look
it
forward
for
to that.
T3. But again, that doesn't mean we're actually done on uniforms.
All right.
I mentioned there's actually another theme provided in this.
The summer days,
Take a look
boys.
at
The
that.
summer days.
It's time for them summer days.
That's right. We have the summer days outfits. So we're going to actually go ahead and start off with Silk.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
All right, this is Silk in
Looking
her school uniform. What can you tell us
She
about
looks hot.
Silk or anything else regarding?
In fact, she looks good, huh? Nice ponytail.
Well, I don't know if I can tell you about this uniform in particular that isn't already obvious.
Seems like they have
But
kept her
Silk,
third
aka
skill.
Cindy Moon was bitten by the same spider that bit Peter Parker, giving her powers similar to those of the Amazing
It's interesting
Spider-Man.
the spider survived for so long.
Unique precognitive
Bite
awareness
her,
of
yeah?
danger.
After
The
biting
ability-
Peter?
Ability to weave spider webs and swing through the skies of New York.
Right, that's right. So we'll go ahead and go straight into some of the uniform effects. So her chain hit damage has actually been increased by a good percentage.
Okay,
Her current
that's
damage
right.
currently has been increased by 18%. And her ignore target dodge rate has been increased by 40%.
That's
Her passive
fantastic.
skill changes, her skill effects such as blinding speed, her guaranteed critical rate has been moved to has been changed to 45%, and her all attack
That's nice.
stat has been increased to 45%.
Good. Fantastic, boys. Fantastic.
And she has a cute ponytail.
She does.
Yep.
I like the little
Paired uniforms. Alright, the
Silk-
special
her
uniform.
Silk Sense passive skill. Her guaranteed dodge rate has increased from 15% to 35%, while her decreased the damage
Now, these are decent numbers, huh?
to 30%, while her skill damage has been increased by 35%.
Good changes.
So that does it for the passive skills. Now enough about that. Let's go ahead and go on straight into the action for some summer fun.
All right. Making a splash.
And if you
Mm-hmm.
notice all her walking animation, there's some
Just like a
artists,
cable
little bits of
enchantress,
down
right?
there.
Similar.
Yeah.
The first
Skill number
skill
one, which
is
the
webbing.
escapable attack, and as you notice, these enemies are actually webbed up at the end of the attack. Or actually, at the start of the
So
attack.
at the beginning of the skill, it's not an iframe, yeah. So do keep it in mind. It may not be as safe in World Boss Legend, right? Maybe good for Shadowland.
And for this skill, when she comes up in the air, the enemies are actually webbed.
The second skill does seems to have an iframe, right?
Here, it jumps in, webs them up, and then does another follow-up attack. Skill number 3 is a flying disc. So this is actually similar to her shield
Okay.
smash attack from her previous uniform. The only difference actually here being that she does 3 attacks instead of 2.
Alright.
And of course, enemies are webbed up here as well.
Like Shield in
Formation.
2021. Yeah.
And then she follows up with one massive web attack. One more time. 1, 2, and then another third one there.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And then enemies are webbed up. Next, we're going to move on to skill number 4, which is the coastal explosion.
What? Was it the ice cream truck?
That was cool. You're also using it if you actually notice.
Oh
Natural
my!
silver
Look at
teaser
those
for
rainbow
actual
ice creams dropping everywhere. My
The reason why being
God.
that little teaser for some of the skill animations. So for example,
Yeah.
take that one more time.
Yep, that's
This
ice
angle,
cream
where
truck
she actually
and the
webs
ice cream
it,
cones
where she
falling down
webs the
from
ice cream truck,
everywhere,
just
man,
webs it
everywhere.
straight-
This
straight
is
into the enemies while
fan-freaking-tastic,
a rain
boy.
of ice cream trucks come from above,
It certainly is
causing
raining.
them to be frozen.
Eat it off the ground though.
Okay, so they you do get freeze at the end, I
After
believe.
attack
Yep.
are actually frozen. So
Okay.
brain freeze there.
Brain freeze.
So as you can already
And-
tell, as I'm go ahead and go through this.
Oh,
as you
my.
can already tell, there's some chill damage being done there. Not only that,
All right.
increased defense are actually decreased, and meanwhile also your next 2 attacks receive a 30% increase.
Okay, so that's 2 attack.
I'm
Wonderful.
doing it again just.
Yeah, I love to see this.
The multicolored ice cream.
Yeah. Somehow I feel this is going to be the paid uniform, boys. The real money.
That doesn't it. We have one more attack. We have the spider. The spider slash.
I see Wave. Did you guys see Wave over
So
there?
here's the thing. Do you notice anybody else in
I saw Wave there. This is a brand new freaking. This is really nice.
I did have to watch this one a few times. So actually, if you look closely, Wave actually makes an appearance. It
Okay.
actually does a little bit of water damage there.
Oh
Wave
my
joins, so
God.
lends a hand there. Does not only that, it also provides a little bit of HP
Mhm.
for you.
Okay, so HP
Overall
recovery.
defense,
Okay, that's
and
fantastic.
you bust for your attack, your
That's
defense, your
good.
speed,
That's good.
making her very useful.
Someone's got to clean up all that ice cream, and
Mhm.
you know what? Wave
Where
brings
is
the water.
Wave does the trick.
ice cream boy. That's good,
That
man.
does it for the summer
I
days.
really
That does it for the
love
summer
that
days.
fifth
After
skill, yeah.
for Silk, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next person to join the for the summer
Pietro,
one.
my
That
boy.
is Quicksilver.
Yep, my boy Pietro. Yeah.
Okay, so he's Quicksilver.
There he is.
All right, all flashy.
Well, he's also ready for summer fun.
Yes, it is, and he's wearing his
But
slippers.
Pietro Maximoff is the son of Magneto and twin brother of the Scarlet Witch, who has superhuman speed as well as accelerated healing ability, along with enhanced physical abilities.
Accelerated healing
Pietro
ability.
can, access his
Okay, I don't know.
intellect, allowing him to
He doesn't
think
have
with
much of a healing
speed.
except for a very
This is
small
not in
healing on his
official
third skill
bio,
at the
he
moment.
likes hot dogs.
Yes, indeed, the hot dog eating man. See?
And here, you know, of course, he's ready for summer and making another splash.
Let's splash it, baby.
He also made an appearance during the Summer Days teaser, and we're going to go ahead more into that. But as far as first go into his uniform effects, for example, his attack speed has been increased by 10% if he wasn't fast enough as it was, and his chain hit damage has also been increased. Currently, we have it written for 15%.
Okay.
As his skill changes for his skill agility, his skill damage has been increased from 20% to 35%.
That's
Let's
it.
go ahead and move
So,
on.
I guess he isn't as much as blazed as Silk in terms of passive skill changes, right? But maybe that is because Silk is the paywall uniform, whereas his uniform is the crystal wall. That could be the major difference,
Splash
right?
there. Skill number 1 is the rapid dash.
Nothing much.
Whoa.
I believe all his skills should be an
Skills
iframe.
Foes are actually
Yeah.
incapacitated while also being paralyzed.
And he's a speedster, damn
Everything's
it.
fast. If it goes by fast, it's because it's supposed to.
Yep.
Alright, moving on to skill number 2.
I don't see iframe once
This
again,
is
yeah?
fancy footwork. Enemy skills, enemy speed are decreased.
Okay.
Not necessarily a new skill.
Okay.
Skill number 3 is not yet. Again, not a new skill. However, there has been a tiny bit of an increase. For example, there is an additional attack at the end after you land. Take a look at this.
Right. Okay.
It's a little bit, has that aftershock bit there. Yeah, if you want, yeah, in that final hit,
Final hit. Right. Okay, we have to wait and see whether Quicksilver is proc friendly or not, right?
Alright. Moving
I
on.
have something obvious to say, and that he's fast.
He's fast, but if he's fast, all his skills should be an item, right?
We're going to move on to skill number 4, which is a new skill, which this is the Speed Sonic Boom.
Is it a new skill?
Whoa.
Looks a bit different, but I'm not so sure.
Intro, I know.
Yeah, I'm actually going to correct myself. As it is not necessarily a new skill, it's actually an enhanced skill.
Enhanced skill, yeah.
This angle.
It didn't. I don't know what's wrong with the case today.
Final jump kick there. So again, this is similar to the light speed attack.
Okay.
Where you can see here when he does the attack.
So not really much changes in for Quicksilver, right?
All the attacks going on.
Like his skills are just enhanced here and there a bit, maybe a bit of
overall stats and delivering
extra hit added to his skills.
Alright, also
I
you
look
can
at
see
it different.
But it
so
depends. Maybe
each
they
time
might have
I-
added some buffs to his skills, right?
skill number 5.
Active
This
skill.
is the Sea Tornado.
Tornado. I believe it's this. Like instead of hurricane,
Anchor.
right?
Well, it's not just sea, you notice there are several different
There's a
nautical-themed
tornado now, right?
items.
I can
Pieces of
see
debris
that
that'll be
boat
coming in
anchors
for,
dropping from
opponents.
everywhere.
So again, this is the tieback also to another
It visually looks a bit different, like instead of cards and boulders, we see ships and anchors, right? But it literally something similar, right?
This is similar to
Maybe, I don't know.
The thunder skill, excuse my S's, thunder skill.
I didn't
actually
see
summons
any
nautical debris instead of
buffs with this particular skill,
city
eh?
items. Take a look at that.
Yeah, as you can see, there is no additional buff or
You see,
not even a friendly buff to his flip skill.
Yeah. Boats, steel beams, and anchors, and there you have it. And just because we can't, we got his teeth rewind up. Let's go ahead and just take a look how it looks.
Okay.
Boats on boats. I
Splash.
just want to point out
But
he's
with
doing
this
this all
uniform,
in
his teeth will
sandals,
looks really,
which is
really
not
good,
easy.
man. So far, I'm not really that happy with Quicksilver, to be honest, but maybe once we have the uniform in hand, right, it could be completely a different story, boys, right? Maybe.
have it for the new uniforms.
Alrighty,
All right,
that's it.
Very good. Thanks, Cage. So we have our new uniforms for our main update for 7:30. That includes, of course, Rescue in the 3099 uniform, Hulkbuster 3099, Doctor Doom 3099, and we have Silk Summer Days, Quicksilver Summer Days, and of course we will be seeing
War Machine.
our good friend War Machine in the mid-month, so look out for him. I want to finally review our last question if we can.
All right, we'll
And
go ahead and
that
exit the game
was-
cam.
Yeah. So that question was, which character's 3099 look is your favorite? I mean, you could also answer a Summer
Alright,
Days
boys.
look
I
as
give
well.
a.
And,
So who's
what
your
did you think,
3099
Paige?
favorite?
So as far as 3099, I'm
Actually.
definitely going to say Hulkbuster. I'm also going to go a little bit off topic, or at least off update. I'm going to say another 39.
Alright, boys. Anyway, so that's it for me. So I'll catch you guys again in a later video, and I will leave you guys with Cade and Kim. Thanks for watching the video. Please do subscribe and give a thumbs up, and hope to see you guys soon in yet another video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.
At Captain America's 3099 uniform. Of course, we have other outfits for Captain America, for Black Widow. Again, we have a whole theme going on, and now, of course, Doom adding to the list as well. So again, my list goes on and on. But as far as my personal favorite, I'm saying Hulkbuster because I just like the tech, the new upgraded tech look, and for Captain America. What was yours?
I'm actually going to pick a Summer Days, and I'm going to pick Silk. I just think she looks cute. That's all. It can be that simple sometimes. But we have some responses from those of you watching live right now. For one, Lotito DC says, excited for a Silk rework. She's one of my fave characters, and her current comic is great. I love a comic
That's
reader.
right. She got it. Yeah.
Eric Aguilar says, nice Hulkbuster looks, and then there's a heart eyes emoji and like 10 fire emojis. Emojis are allowed. Alexander Mazouk, who answered our other question, good job, Alexander, says rescues abilities and overall her look is amazing. I am also looking forward to Silk and Dr. Doom getting some new uniforms. Little Big Bunny Rabbit says, Dr. Doom T3, finally! I've been waiting for a long time, followed by Quicksilver looking cute though. Let's see. The Golden Thanos says, I'm excited for Hulkbuster. I've been waiting for ages to get him.
Fans.
Yeah. A tier 3 brand cute look. Moonbro, Hulkbuster confirmed for Hulk busting meta. Dendi Triana Sandy says Hulkbuster just looks awesome. Got a lot of Hulkbuster.
All right. See, I'm not the only one. Okay.
All right. And Juan Selva says, I'm excited for Summer Days Uni. Heart, heart, Quicksilver and Silk. Heart, heart, heart. I love reading emojis. That's unironic. And then, oh gosh, there's so many. I have Lloyd Salisbury saying gotta be rescue / Hulkbuster. Matthias 96, Hulkbuster looks dope. Moonstone, nice. Silk, I cannot wait to use her. Very excited. Smiley emoji, big smiley emoji. Ralph Nicholas says Q is spicy. I think he means Quicksilver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have someone who agrees with you, Cage.
Oh.
Juan Sebastian Carrasco says, all hail Doom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all kneeling at the foot of Doom.
Good, as all should.
Nimesh Mishra says, War Machine looks ready for war. He looks buffed. I agree with that. And we have Liam, Terrell saying, I'm excited for Silk and Rescue.
Good.
A lot in here just saying Dr. Doom, Hulkbuster, War Machine, Doom. It's nice to see. You love to see it.
That's good. We definitely, when we reviewed definitely the content, we anticipated Doom being a very highly anticipated character, especially for the longest time under scene that players been wanting Doom to get T3. I was definitely happy when I first found out Doom was getting T3, so we're happy. I knew fans would be even more ecstatic over it. So, you know, we're grateful that the fans are gonna enjoy that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, it looks like we've reached the end of our updates for today. However, there's one thing left, and that is the reward coupon.
That's right.
That some of you have been asking about a lot. The coupon name is Summer Days, no space. Summer, as in the season of summer, days, as in more than one day. All together, doesn't matter how you capitalize it, it will work either way. And yeah, it's not case sensitive. So Summer Days, enter that in as your coupon. It is good now until 7 p.m. Pacific, which is very soon. So please enter that as soon as you can. You can do this the original way on Android by entering it in the coupon menu of the in-game setting menu, or on iOS and Android, you can enter the coupon code on the coupon registration webpage. Again, Summer Days, we're gonna put it up on the screen once Cage and I say goodbye.
That's right.
Please be sure to use it.
And of course, always stay tuned to our social media pages. We, of course, are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course, the forum will also feature other additional info such as the patch notes, which we know all of you were looking forward to, which will showcase all the information we shared today, but in far more detail. So you can guys look forward to that. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And we look forward to seeing more of what you guys have to say when the update goes live.
Yeah. All right, Cage. Thank you for showing us everything. Thank all of you for joining us today. And we will see you next time, agents. Till then.
So long, agents.